Okay, so I've gotten pretty deep into, coffee over the, last year or so. Thanks, James Hoffman. Anyhow, so I like cold brew, and I like my AeroPress. So I think it was just a matter of time before I found the PUCKPUCK. Or I guess it's just PUCKPUCK. No the. But whatever. The PUCKPUCK is an adapter for the AeroPress to turn it into kind of a MacGyvered Kyoto-style cold drip coffee tower, which is a lot of words. If you don't know what a Kyoto-style cold drip coffee tower is, it's this. This one here is the Yama, which is pretty much like the OG when it comes to the Kyoto-style cold drip towers. This one is the PUCKPUCK, which we'll be going into depth on during the rest of this. I want to say it's probably the cheapest model you're going to find for it's about $30 for the base kit. There is another kit which includes the big water vessel, as they say, but that one was sold out when I bought this, so here we are. But that's fine. On the other side of the price spectrum, you can get something like this from Dutch Labs. This guy is about $22,000, and I honestly hate the way that it looks. It's super messy and cluttered. I don't really know what I'm looking at. There are some other ones on the Dutch Labs website, possibly more expensive, I think, actually. But some of them I can't even tell where anything goes. Like it's just this big thing that somehow coffee comes out of, and I can't visually understand it. So that's gonna be a no from me. There's a chance that it's like easier to understand if you're looking at it in person, but at $22,000, that's never going to happen for me. Now this one is my favorite that I've found. Unfortunately, I only found it through some anonymous Pinterest board or something, so I have no idea where it's from or anything about it, but it's gorgeous. I love it. It's organic, it's simple, it's clean, 10 out of 10. Very good, very good. So, you can get pretty creative with the designs of this kind of thing, because the mechanics that make it work are super simple, actually. It's ice on top. The ice melts, causing water to drip down onto the coffee grounds, which release the delicious magic coffee oils that we all love, which then drip out at the bottom into some kind of big glass thingy, like a carafe or just a pitcher of some kind. Or, if you're very patient, it can drip directly into your mouth. But that's going to take between 9 and 12 hours, so maybe not that one. Oh, also, the PUCKPUCK comes with a very simple app, which gives you a time measuring thing. I don't really know what to call it, but you tap the screen on beat with drips, and it'll tell you the speed at which the drips are dripping. And it'll also tell you if that's within like the suggested range of time. The app also includes a copy of what is essentially just the instructions that came with it of how to use it and like recommended measurements and stuff. Don't need that though. So, PUCKPUCK. Designed and engineered by London-based design studio 2@6 Limited, PUCKPUCK has been developed to accompany the AeroPress coffee maker, allowing you to make a smooth, naturally sweet, cold-dripped coffee, wherever you might be. At least, according to the press release. So, let's get started. What you're going to need is a scale, an AeroPress, a singular PUCKPUCK, a water vessel, something for the coffee to drip into, and some ground coffee. I know, big surprise. So let's take a second and look at the assembling of the PUCKPUCK. I have here I think it's an Evian bottle, I think. It's been a while. And I cut the bottom off it and sanded it down a little. This sounds very MacGyver-esque and a little surprising that this is actually one of the recommended ways to use the PUCKPUCK, actually. And the bottle, it's an Evian bottle because it's got, I guess, a European threading or something. I'm not really sure what the deal is. But that screws onto the PUCKPUCK like this. And then you'll need most of your AeroPress. You won't need the plunger. But pretty much everything else. At this point, you can assemble your AeroPress as usual. Cap, filter, coffee chamber, then add your amount of coffee grounds. I'm doing the recommended 35 grams. Or near it, at least. Then try to drop in the splash filter carefully. You want it to land flat on top of the coffee. Because like all the splash filter does is disperse the water drops. Otherwise you could end up with channeling, where like the water just kind of goes straight through the center of the coffee grounds, not really touching any of the other coffee. And you're gonna end up with like a really weak brew at that point. Then, with the PUCKPUCK set to closed, or twisted tight if you prefer that terminology, add in your ice and water. I'm doing the recommended 100 grams of ice, 400 grams of cold water. Then the PUCKPUCK kind of like, it almost clicks into place on the top of the AeroPress. It's a very well measured fit. It's nice and tight, but isn't hard to remove or anything. Then, with the AeroPress on top of your coffee catching vessel, you start to loosen the dial on the PUCKPUCK until water starts to drip. At this point, you can pull out the app and use the drip counter thing to fine-tune the drip speed of the water going into the coffee. I think for this video, it was something like 30 drips per minute. I can't quite remember. And honestly, at this point, you're basically done. It's just set it somewhere that it won't get knocked over and come back in a few hours and enjoy. It's pretty hands-off once you get it set up. I like to set it up before bed, usually, and just like let it drip overnight, and then enjoy a nice iced beverage in the morning. I think it's not bad for 30 bucks. I do plan on getting something closer to like the Yama at some point in the future, but that's probably down the line a bit. So I think I can make do with this, you know? Here's a question for you. Have you ever had cold dripped coffee? Not cold brew, but cold dripped. Or like, have you seen a Kyoto style tower before? I've seen a few in the wild. I think they're becoming slightly more common for some coffee places. Either way, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your experiences. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to go enjoy some coffee. I'll check you guys out later. I'm out.